video from Florence, Italy. This week we're staying in Florence, Italy. We've just come from Cinque Terre and we were really excited to get here. A lot of friends and family who have been here before us said that it's one of their favorite places in the world, so we're excited to get here and check it out.
My home's only for the night, waking up in different places. You wrap me up, let me inside. You're forever my oasis. My heart is home with you. My heart is home with you. When I get lost, you stay behind. When I'm falling, you're my strength, yeah. You lift me up, you ease my mind. Forever holding up my faith, yeah. My heart is home with you. My heart is home with you. As long as the skies are blue, my heart is home with you.
Show everyone where we're gonna climb.
When all else fails, you're by my side. Then tomorrow I can face it. When I stop running from my life, and all the pieces find their places. My heart is home with you. My heart is home with you. As long as the skies are blue, my heart is home with you. As long as the stars shine through, my heart is home with you.
Ayla. Hi.
Our first impressions of Florence were that it was a very busy city. It was going to be probably the most tourist place of all the stops we had planned, and that we were pretty wiped out from our travels, and so we were going to be taking it easy but also enjoying the city.
Our travel day to Florence was probably our best one yet. We didn't have to get on a plane, we just had to take a train from La Spezia to Florence, and it was such an easy way to travel, so we decided that the train was definitely our favorite way to get around Europe.
Yeah, I mean, almost wish we did more train travel. The only problem with the train travel was how we were going to carry all of our stuff. And we had a number of bags, and so we really hadn't thought about this too much before we left, but something we knew we'd figure out along the way. And so we quickly figured out how we're going to carry all our bags from one place to another and through the train station.
But the reason why we liked the train the best is because, one, it was air conditioned, two, it had a lot more room than an airplane, so we were able to sort of walk around, especially with Ayla. So if Ayla was napping in the Bjorn, or just in terms of keeping her happy and amused, you could get up and walk around so much easier. And we were really lucky. Whenever we were on the train, it wasn't overly crowded, so there's lots of space.
On the train ride from La Spezia to Florence, we met this really nice girl, and we had a pretty good time on the train. Ayla was able to get up on the train table and just kind of hang out and play with everyone. Everyone was really engaged with her.
Yeah, I can't remember your name, so I feel kind of bad about that, but if you're watching this, we had a great train ride with you. It was really nice meeting you. Thanks for helping to entertain our baby. One of the first things we realized about Italy, and we had been told this before, we'd read it on a few travel blogs, was Italians love babies. And
Love babies.
We're not just talking about like the Italian grandmothers, we just mean like Italians in general. Like, we encountered 20-year-old men who would go gaga over Ayla, and it was adorable.
Italians stop in their tracks, look at your baby, and totally melt and then go nuts for them.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Buongiorno, buongiorno, buongiorno. Amore, 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 amore. Amore, 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 amore.
We walked into this one ice cream store, and unfortunately we didn't get any video footage of it.
Ugh.
But the owner just stopped everything, stopped serving all the people.
It was like a 40-year-old
and went
man.
absolutely ballistic.
He loved her so much. It was like he was just melting over her. It was adorable. When you're traveling with a baby, something you really have to keep in mind is what's important to you when you're traveling. What's your style? Because your time with a happy baby is really precious. There are a lot of museums and art galleries in Italy, in Florence, and honestly, just they're really not our thing that much. Maybe we're not all that cultured, but we don't love museums and art galleries the way that some people do, and so we didn't spend any of our time doing that.
Great thing about Florence is that the entire city is a museum.
Really.
I mean, just walking around the streets, you run into cathedrals and city centers and squares that are just totally magnificent in and of themselves. You don't need to wait in lines. You don't need to go inside. If you do, I'm sure it's amazing and incredible in there. But when you have a baby, having the flexibility to just walk around and enjoy your surroundings is amazing.
Down the slide
What are you doing?
because I'm a big kid. Have you seen this slide?
Ayla, what do you think? Ayla, Mommy's gonna come down the slide. What do you think? Is she crazy? Yeah. What a nerd.
Was it a $7 experience? I mean, a €7 experience? Maybe €3, but still good.
Rather than doing the museums, rather than doing a wine tour, rather than doing a cooking class,
We hired David, this incredible Florence-raised photographer, who take us around the city a little bit and at the same time capture amazing family memories for us.
I'll follow you, you follow me. Let your love run free. Come on, let's raise the sun and make this place a home. The world will say they just begun, so let your love run free. Let your
tranquilla. Questa così, là.
Oh, she's cold. No. From Canada. It's hot. It's hot.
Poverina, amore. No.
free. So let your love run free. 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 I'll follow you, you follow me. So let your love run free. Let your love run free.
He helped us kind of get to know the city a little bit, what spots to check out, what spots not to go to.
If you're ever in Florence and you want to capture some great memories of your family, or you want to do an engagement shoot, or maybe you're there for a honeymoon, we recommend hiring David. He'll take you around and capture some great memories for you, and we'll link his contact below. I think when a lot of people think of Italy, they think of the food. And did we ever eat in Italy? It was like carb overload, amazing pastas and pizzas and pastries. And if you go to Italy and there's no more gelato, we're sorry, because we ate it all.
Lindsay ate it all.
You had just as much gelato. Don't lie.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella.
Dave, what are we eating?
A little mozzarella, ham, tomatoes, scatta,
Focaccia.
focaccia.
Like a pasta fagioli, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you
Remember how one of my goals was to lose 5 pounds on this trip?
but you see back in old Napoli, that's amore.
There's an incredible market that our Airbnb was really close to, so we did a lot of our grocery shopping there, and we'd go in the mornings, and it was awesome. It's massive, and we could get a lot of fresh fish and fruits and vegetables. So we would try to counterbalance all of the carb intake that we did during the day, and we would make our own dinners once Ayla had gone to bed in the evening, and we had a lot of delicious fish and salads and things like that.
In our first video, we shared that we had listed our house, but we hadn't successfully rented it, and then we left. We've since rented it for, I think, 75 days, and we're on the road for 63 days. So we're going to be staying with some family and friends when we get home for a couple of weeks, and a really awesome way to make some money while we've been on the road and help balance things out. It's been tough managing that from the road, and we've had a couple hiccups along the way, but really appreciative of some family and friends who've jumped in and helped us out cutting the lawn or taking care of some tasks that have been required while I've been gone.
Yeah, I don't think that we could be as successful of an Airbnb host as we have been without our family and friends at home who've been able to kind of help out as unexpected issues have popped up.
Absolutely. So we're leaving Florence really full of pizza and full of pasta, but it's been awesome to explore this place. What an incredible city. And we're really looking forward to moving on to Morzine, France, in the Alps, where we'll spend 2.5 weeks relaxing, hopefully some more physical activity, and really focusing our daily routine around Ayla and having some fun activities as a family in the mountains.
Yeah, it's going to be a great way to close off this trip. We're excited to sort of kick back and relax a little bit after this busy travel period. It's been awesome, but it's also really tiring. So we're looking forward to relaxing a little bit up in the mountains. So we'll catch you guys in Morzine. Bye!